Hey there! Today I will tackle 5 myths about Lego-based therapy. My name is Bita Bednarska and welcome to Be Inclusive TV and Be Inclusive Podcast. This is the place to learn and develop your skills so you can teach and support children to improve their social communication skills. I receive lots of emails about Lego-based therapy from people who would like to run their own therapy, but they still exploring this intervention. I've extracted 5 the most common statements from the emails and I would tackle them in this episode of Be Inclusive TV and Be Inclusive Podcast. If you would like to check your knowledge about Lego-based therapy, then you can pause this video and answer the questions yourself. I will wait. Okay, welcome back. I hope that you had fun and you answered all the questions. Let's check if you were right. Statement 1. Lego-based therapy should only be delivered for children with autism. I wonder what you said, but the answer is no. Even though Lego-based therapy was originally created to help children with autism, this therapy works extremely well with all children with special needs, as well as those who are typically developed but emotionally immature, with low esteem and low self-worth, lacking in social skills, expressing challenging behavior, or for children that learn English as an additional language. Statement 2. Lego-based therapy should only be delivered in groups of 3. This is a very classic way of delivering Lego-based therapy, but the answer to our question is no. This play therapy is very flexible and the number of children in a group vary, and it depends on the level that they are accessing, their needs and their skills. You can use Lego-based therapy to teach one-to-one or in pairs when you are teaching language. I like teaching children in groups of 4 and 5. If you're running advanced groups, you can also teach simultaneously 3 groups of 3 to 4 children in each group. You can also use this therapy with the whole classroom. Exciting, isn't it? Statement 3. Lego-based therapy works only for primary age children. This is definitely a myth. Lego-based therapy could be delivered and works well with people from age 4 to 104. What's different when you deliver to children, youngsters, adults or elderly people is the use of language and complexity of the activities. That's all, really. Statement number 4. There is no way you can assess the skills and provide the evidence of children's progress. Wrong. Lego-based therapy is the structured approach that is child-centered and evidence-based. The problem is that a lot of educational staff are undertrained or inappropriately trained. Let me stress this one again. If you're properly trained, then you should be able to assess, target, evaluate and reassess to provide evidence of your child's progress. Statement number 5. You are not able to deliver Lego-based therapy to non-verbal children or those who are colorblind. By making special adaptation, use of visual and use of alternative communication tools, you can easily enable the learning process for all children. So the answer to this question is no. You can't support non-verbal and colorblind children through Lego-based therapy. And you're doing this by arranging your resources in a special way. Let me tell you, there is no such inclusion barrier that it couldn't be overcome by smart, skilled and highly trained Lego-based therapy facilitator. Okay guys, There you have it. I hope that you scored 5 out of 5. Now, I would love to hear from you. If you have more questions similar to those we tackled today, then please leave them in my comments underneath this video. Let me know what do you think of today's episode. You can contact me at Be Inclusive on all social media channels, or simply write in the comments below this video, or go to www.beinclusive.com. Once you're there, don't forget to subscribe to my mailing list, and you will never miss my next Be Inclusive TV episode, and you're going to get a huge pack of love, positivity and active learning. If you want to have a little bit more structure on how to actually help and support children communication and social skills, and how to organize and run your Lego-based therapy in your setting, then get your butts into my Brick by Brick Academy. The door to this online training will open in October, so if you're interested, then put your name onto the waiting list so you will never miss my free masterclass training. Stay on your game, because someone in your class needs the special skills that you only can give. Thanks very much for joining me, and see you on my next episode of Be Inclusive TV and Be Inclusive Podcast. Bye bye for now.